In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to manage trades. So enjoy today's video. Listen, between you and me, I wish I could tell you how to manage trades successfully, but unfortunately, I can't. I can only show you. And the reason being is because in trading, it's a very weird industry. You can spend years learning everything about trading and still not make a profit. There are literally people out there, no joke, that think they know everything about trading, and they probably do. And if you ask them, can they make a profit? Their answer is no. It's a very weird industry, that is. I don't get it. And I've been trying to understand that question for years. Like, what is the secret sauce? Because everyone's going to tell you, patience, discipline, money management. And that's a very generic thing to say. Everyone's going to say that because I don't really think anybody knows the answer. But I'm starting to kind of come to the conclusion it's a lot to do with confidence. If you're very confident on the charts, that's what makes you a good trader. Because what's the difference between you and me? The main difference. And I think it's the confidence in my decision making. I'm confident in my strategy. I'm confident that I know what to do in every situation, where to put my stop loss, where to set my take profit. Because I used to watch people trade, right? And I used to get the strategy. The strategy wasn't the problem. The problem was why did you take a trade there? Why that setup and not that one? That's what I want to know. I understand the strategy, right? But why that setup? That one met the rules and this one met the rules. But why there? And why did you enter a trade there? And that's what I've always kind of tried to figure out. And I've understood one thing, okay? We'll do some simulating, don't worry. And I've understood one thing, that I've always said trading should be simple, and it should be, right? The strategy that we trade, the moment we enter a trade, should be simple. But where it gets a bit grey and a bit confusing is the fact that every setup you take will be different. And that's the thing. The moment we enter a trade has to be the same. Nothing can change. That's why trading should be simple, because you have to understand the strategy, you have to be confident in it, and you have to repeat that over and over again. Nothing changes, right? But what does change though is the actual setup. There will be no identical setup. The setup that you take now will be different to the next trade that you take, and it will be different from the trade that you previously took. Every setup is different, and you need to know what to do in that setup, because your stop loss will be different, your take profit will be different, how the trade performs will be different. Some trades will literally go straight into take profit, and some of them will go sideways and then take profit. Some trades will just go stop loss and you lose the trade. So every trade's different, and you can't specifically say to someone, well, when the trade goes 10 pips, you move your stop loss. Because what happens if it doesn't go 10 pips? What happens if it just goes sideways? It's that confidence building. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some simulating now, okay? And I thought the best way to kind of answer this question is to just watch me trade and see how I manage each trade. Because every trade, you'll notice now that every trade I take will be the same. There will be no difference. But what I do on each trade will be different. And that is something I can't answer. I can't say just do this because it will work for that trade, but on a different trade, it might be different. That's why I've always said, keep trading simple, okay? The hard part and where it gets a bit confusing is when you enter a trade. Okay, is it with the trend? Is it against the trend? Are we moving our stop losses? Are we going for 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 4? That's where the confidence building comes. And the more you do that, the more you're in trades, the more you kind of experience the wins and the losses, then the confidence building comes. And unfortunately, only you can learn that. I can't do that. I can explain to you, I can teach you, but the confidence has to come from you, and there's nothing to it. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump on the charts now. All the BD members at the minute are taking the mick out of me because it's Valentine's Day. They know I'm making this video and they're all trying to wind me up. Look, they're literally winding me up here. Look, maybe let me finish my video and I'll jump on the charts. I'll need to finish this video back to Valentine's, or I'll get in trouble for spending Valentine's with you lot. Anyway, watch this, okay? Look, someone quickly pick a currency pair for me, okay? So this is literally, you know, transparency. I'm not simulated this. This is right now. Someone's going to tell me pick a currency pair. You see. Okay, done. Thank you. Okay, I will explain after this video, okay? Someone says that UC is giving me a good setup, okay? So let me just, I'm going to mute this here. Let me mute this. Give me a sec here. Sorry, I'm back. Literally, where I'm filming, like when I'm doing a screen kind of video, the button to press pause is literally on top of the Telegram button. So I can't turn it off unless I stop the video. Okay, everyone said UC. Okay, so there must be a setup on UC because somebody said it. Okay. Oh my God. Perfect setup. Perfect. That perfect setup. My BD members have been listening. Oh my God. Perfect setup. Perfect setup. You know what? Hats off to you lot. Fair play. That's a good setup. So yeah, as you can see here, beautiful setup. First pullback. Mogwai signal, pull back. Oh, mate, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy on Valentine's Day. That's a beautiful setup. But anyway, because obviously they chose UC, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some simulating. Okay, we're going to do some simulating. Give me a sec here. And you're just going to essentially watch me trade. Okay, so we're just going to stop. We are going to stop in, we're going to stop here, okay? Ready, replay, stop, done, okay? So, there you go. You see, BD members chose it. Let's do some simulating and just see, and I want you to focus on one thing, how I trade, okay? The strategy is simple. I'm literally not using any price action here, literally, okay? It's nothing complicated. It's literally Mogwai reversal strategy, okay? Trading arrows, you know, moving average with the trend. That is it. It's not complicated. The complicated part is what to do when you're in a trade. Where to set the stop loss, where to set your take profit. And I wish I could give you a generic answer, but I can't because every setup is different. You know, And this is where experience and confidence comes in. So essentially, okay, let's just do some trading. So at the minute, price is going sideways, okay? So, you know, it's going sideways, you can see. So I'm looking for a clear trend identification. There's no setup here that I'm taking, okay? We have a Mogwai signal, but the MACD hasn't gone oversold. Hold on here. Okay, so at the minute we're in an uptrend. There's nothing happening at the minute. I'm looking for a first pullback. I'm looking for a Mogwai signal. I'm looking for the MACD to confirm it, and we're going to enter a trade. Okay, once we enter the trade, we want to get our stop loss out of the way. We want to win that trade. Here we go. Here we might get a setup here. Okay, see how we've just gone below the EMA? So we've gone from an uptrend to a downtrend. I've got my Mogwai signal to confirm that we are now going into a downtrend. I just need to wait for the MACD. Watch the MACD. Okay, see how the MACD will go overbought. When it goes overbought, I will get a... Come on. Okay, hold on, let me get rid of that there. Okay, so essentially, okay, this was the pullback because I got that little signal just there, but it touched the EMA. This for me is invalid. I'm not going to take a trade when it touches the EMA. Okay, so for me, that's no trade. Wouldn't be interested in that one. Okay, I'm only looking to take perfect setups. And this is what I said. Keep trading simple. We only want to take perfect setups. Okay, once we get a perfect setup, we then enter the trade, and then this is where it gets a bit grey because every setup is going to be different, and you'll understand. Okay, here we go there, bang. Okay, so now we've gone below the moving average. See how we're below the moving average now? So we went basically from a downtrend, we went to a slight uptrend, and we're now back into a downtrend. Okay, if I just bring up some basic price action, here we go here. Let me just go to this screen. Give me a sec. Give me a sec here. There we go. I can draw now. You can see that we've created that lower low. See how this is slightly lower? Okay, so I know now we're going down. Okay, I didn't need to show you that because it's not part of the rules, but you know, just to show you that it is going down. Okay, so again, we've got our Mogwai signal here. We've got our pullback. The MACD has confirmed the pullback. You know, what more do you want? We're below the EMA. It's a sell. Mogwai arrow or triangle, whatever you want to call it. It is a triangle. I can see it's a triangle, I know. Okay, it's gone down, so it's confirmed that. And then I'm looking for a mini triangle. I like my triangles, okay, as you can tell. So this little triangle confirms the MACD's gone overbought. So essentially, Mogwai signal, pullback, okay? It looks like a pullback, okay? What I mean by pullback, it's clearly pulled back. That's a perfect trade for me, okay? So this is where it gets different, right? This is where confidence comes in, because what I do here, it will be different on the next trade, okay? So I'm going to take a sell position. Again, I'm going to take it just there, okay? Obviously, I've entered this trade a little bit late, but I'd enter the trade literally where that little triangle is, okay? Stop loss is out of the way. So as you can see on here, my stop loss on this trade will be 4 pips. But it doesn't mean my next trade will be 4 pips. My next trade could be 10 pips. It's just above the EMA. It's out of the way, okay? So my first target is going to be a 1-to-1. I want to take some risk off the table. I want to move my stop loss to break even, because then that way it becomes a risk-free trade. I've already banked profits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 1-to-2 on this one. I'm going to go for 1-to-2. But as the trade hopefully comes down, okay, I'm literally, that's annoying. Okay, let's just, normally what I would get to around here. So when it gets to around 7 pips, what I'd normally do on this occasion is I move my stop loss to break even and I reduce the risk on the trade, okay? So I will take off around 80% of the profit off the table, okay? So let's just say I've banked 80% now. No, wait, this has gone to 7 pips. Let's just say let's just call it even at 6 pips, okay? So I've just made over a 1-to-1 on this trade. So I close off a percentage of the trade and I move this trade now to break even. So I've took profit on this trade. I've moved my stop loss to break even. What more could I possibly want? Okay, it's confidence. It's knowing what to do in every situation. You can't just take a trade and expect it to just win, and you can't take a trade and just expect it to lose, right? The trading doesn't work like that. It's confidence building. It's knowing what to do. Okay, so I've basically made profit on this one here, and as you can see, it stopped me out. Now, if I'd gone for a straight 8 pip stop loss and 4 pip stop loss, 8 pip take profit, as you can see, I would have lost the trade. But what I've actually done is I've made profit on this trade. I've made profit on it, okay? Moved my stop loss to break even, because if it goes to 1-to-2 or 1-to-3, I've made money, okay? So that is kind of what you do. It's managing trades. Let's do another trade together. Just carry on this simulation and you'll see what we do. So now we're going sideways again. There's nothing happening at the minute. We're going sideways. Am I interested in any sales? No, I'm looking for buys. Hang on here. This happened yesterday, didn't it? Yeah, I remember this. This happened yesterday. It was because I took this trade with the members. I remember this one. I took this trade with the members, and it was quite funny actually, because this is CPI news. This is literally CPI news, okay? So I know we're going to get a setup in a minute. I literally know we're going to get a setup, okay? Because I took this trade with the members. You ready? Bang, okay? Now, this trade, okay, again, so Mogwai signal, pullback, okay? Is this a pullback? Let's have a look here. Yeah, look, it's a clear pullback. It's not going sideways. It's a pullback. Pullback. And that's the key thing. Notice how that is identical to this setup here, okay? Identical. First pullback, sell. First pullback, buy, okay? But notice how the setup looks different. And this is the kind of the gray area, is that the setup is the same. It's the first pullback. It's, you know, MACD arrow, Mogwai signal, pullback. It's not touched the EMA. Everything is the same except the setup. The setup is going to be different. And that's why you can't generically say, oh, well, you should do this when you take a trade because every trade will be different. Look, on the last trade, I went for a 4 pip stop loss, didn't I? My stop loss on this one, okay, will be a little bit wider because it has to be around the EMA. So if I take a trade there, okay, look at the difference now. If I go for a 4 pip stop loss, that is a 4 pip stop loss. That ain't gonna cut anything for me. It needs to be bigger, okay? So let's go with a 30 pip stop loss, okay? Why is the stop loss so big on this occasion? And the reason being is because of CPI news. When news happens, you get a lot of liquidity coming into the market, it gets volatile, spreads increase, and pips increase too, okay? To give you an example here, right, look at where 4 pips is here, right? On paper, let's just look at 8 pips. You see 8 pips, look at that. Look at the space on 8 pips. It's pretty much the same space as this one here. Okay, hold on here. Is this one here? Maybe there, okay? But notice how it's twice as much pips. It's the same size, but the pips is double the size. And that's my point, okay? Every trade is unique and different, okay? It's confidence building. So what did I say on this? 20, let's go 30 pips. So 30 pip stop loss. Now, again, what stays the same is the risk. 1% risk. So obviously with 30 pip stop loss, my risk will be the same. It just means I reduce my lot size, okay? So the risk stays the same. If you don't know how to work out risk, go to my FX position size calculator, okay? Most platforms have it built in, but this is how I learned the old school way. So essentially, if I'm taking a trade now, what am I on? USD CAD, okay, ready? USD CAD, here we go here. Account currency, I'm in UK, so it'd be Great British Pound. Account size, 10,000, so 1,000, here you go there, okay? I want to risk 1% on this trade. My stop loss is 30 pips, and it tells me now, okay, hold on it, I'm doing that wrong. GP, press the wrong button, £10,000, 1% risk, stop loss is 30 pips. Watch this, ready? Boom. So it now tells me, with a £10,000 account, if my stop loss is going to be 30 pips, then my lot size needs to be 0.42 lots, okay? If my stop loss was 4 pips, like the last trade, again, I'm risking the same, 1%, £100, but my lot size changes, okay? See the difference? Everything stays the same apart from the setup. Every setup's unique, okay? So do I win this trade? Hopefully I win this trade. Hold on a minute. Where's my charts gone? Where's my charts gone? Okay, ready? I know this trade wins, by the way, because I took this trade. Look, see? I win the trade. I win the trade. I just got over a 1-to-1, okay? Now, see, this is the key on this one. Would I go for a 1-to-2 with this trade? No, I wouldn't. Why? Because I'm taking this trade after a big news event. Okay, so you don't really want to be trading around news events, okay? If you are unsure on a trade, try and just go for a 1-to-1, okay? I'm not saying going for 1-to-1's bad and you should do it all the time, but like something like this here where there's a news event, okay, most people avoid this setup. But my logic is, well, if it's a setup that meets the rules, it meets the rules. We have to take the trade, okay? We can't not take the trade because it doesn't meet the rules, because this does meet the rules. So what I tend to do is just go for a 1-to-1, okay? Get in, get out, okay? So as you can see on this occasion here, right, I've already made like 1.5% just by managing it. Now I know this trade goes a lot further, but I didn't get anything more than a 1-to-1 out of this trade. What happens, right? Because I remember taking this trade with the members. It pulls back, we get a second signal here, and it flies up a bit more, okay? I already know it because I took the trade with the members, okay? As you can see here, it will keep going up and up and up and up and up and up. And there you go there, okay? So you can see how it's still going up here. So I already know that this trade goes for like a 1-to-2, 1-to-3, but I just went for a 1-to-1 on this setup. Like I said, I'm kind of cheating now because I already know what setups these are because I took them. I actually took these yesterday with the members. Anyway, okay, so now we've gone below the moving average, okay? So we've gone below the moving average. I'm looking for a pullback on the MACD, okay? So again, there's no setups here. Again, we're still going sideways. We're going sideways here. Well, we're still going sideways, so nothing happens. Okay. But take note on how confident I am. You see how confident I am on the charts. And you know where, and confidence comes from putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. Okay. If you're in a comfort zone, you're not going to learn anything. It's when you step outside of that comfort zone, do you actually improve as a trader and actually learn something new. What helped me a lot, and I've never told you this, but when I trade with my members and I literally go, hey everyone, I'm jumping on the charts, I'm taking this setup, I've got like 2,000 members jumping on the charts and taking the exact same setup as me. Think about the pressure that puts on me. We're either going to win it or lose it. So I have to be 100% confident in the decision I make. You know, I have to stand by that. If it's a win or a loss, I have to be confident in my decision. And that is when putting yourself outside of your comfort zone. So, you know, it's something that you have to learn yourself. I can't, as much as I would love to teach you that and say, how do I build confidence? Only you can push yourself as a trader. Only you know when you are actually putting 110% into trading. When it gets difficult and when it gets, you know, tough, that's when you start learning. Okay? It's like trading without a stop loss. You will trade without a stop loss until you blow an account. And when you blow an account, it will hurt. And you will only learn after you blow an account. Okay? And unfortunately, as much as I can say, use a stop loss, you ain't going to listen to me until you blow an account. And then you'll be like, yeah, it hurts, Jamie. I don't like losing money. And I'll be like, yeah, well, unfortunately, you've got to experience that to go forward. So that's what builds confidence. Okay, so now we're going into a downtrend. We're going into a downtrend. Okay, watch this. There is a Mogwai signal. So we got a Mogwai signal, So we got a MACD signal just there. First pullback. But guess what? We've got no Mogwai signal. This big triangle is not down here. So there's no setup for me at all. Okay? Even though that trade won, not interested in it. I want to take the perfect setups. Every setup has to be identical. Okay? Am I going to take the pullback here now? Okay, watch this. I bet we're going to pull back. Okay, no, we're going back into an uptrend. Okay. We're now, oh, by the way, we're now on Wednesday's trading. So literally, we're now on today's trading, which is funny because that trade that we just seen on USD CAD that all the BD members took, we can actually see how well that's performed. Okay. Which I think is just there. It must be there. Is this the setup? Yeah, this is the setup here. Ready? Here we go here. So this is the setup that the BD members are right in right now. And we're just about to see how well it's in money. But again, keep an eye on it, right? We've gone above the moving average. So same again, we're above the moving average. It's going to be the first pullback. There's my Mogwai signal. Where's the MACD? Bang. There we go there. So you see here, right? I'll take this trade right here, okay? So again, I'm going to go for a 6 pip stop loss. So again, 4 pip stop loss, 30 pip stop loss, 6 pip stop loss, okay? Notice how they're pretty much identical though, like they're below the moving average, okay? Apart from the last one, but that was because of news. You can't avoid that, okay? Normally you would just not take the trade, but I like a bit of risk. You got to put risk on the table to make money, okay? So there we go there. Does that trade win? And this is live right now. As you can see, this is live, okay? I'm going to tell my members right now, Telegram, got to go back to Telegram. It pings at me all the time. Okay, here we go here. Mogwai reversal trading. Let me just tell the members. Here we go here. Yes, USD CAD. Amazing setup. Okay, I don't need to tell you that. All the BD members already took it. Look, USD CAD. Everybody took it. You know why? Because, oh, what's this? This scares me. Oh, something about a prop firm. Everyone took the trade. Yeah, look, there you go there. Yes, USD CAD, amazing setup. See? People listen and then people make money and we're all happy. But see what I'm trying to say here, right? The trading needs to be simple. The key to success is about learning and building the confidence. This is why I always say, find a simple strategy and sit there and take 100 trades, 500 trades, and just do that over and over and over and over and over and over again. Work out why you're getting losses. Why are the losses happening? What can we do to eliminate them? Can we move our stop loss to break even? Does our stop loss need to be slightly wider? Try and find a pattern in your trading and just constantly grow and improve as a trader. And eventually you'll get to that point where you build up the confidence. And it becomes natural. And I always say to everyone that if you enjoy your trading, you're going to put more effort in there, you're going to put more time into it. And if you're enjoying your trading, you're going to enjoy it more. You're going to be winning trades more. You're just going to have an awesome time. It's going to, yeah. Look, quickly I'm back. But look at that perfect setup. What was that? 6 pips stop loss? Beautiful. See? It's not hard, is it? The trading itself doesn't need to be hard. The hard part is just about being confident, learning where to put your stop loss and take profit, and knowing what to do when you're in a winning trade. You wouldn't believe, right, the amount of people, I know I'm going on, you wouldn't believe the amount of people that panic when they're making money. When the trade goes into profit, people panic. It's like, you're making money. Why are you panicking? You should be enjoying it. Look, but just to show you that everyone took it, look, USD CAD, UC, beautiful, beautiful, okay, beautiful. This guy here smashing it. Look, 1,600 quid. Hallelujah. I'm glad I managed to film that because that was a perfect setup. So, hats off to you lot. I love you, BD members. Amazing. You're all famous now. So, thank you.